about that, guys. The signal may not be as good. This is on my Verizon phone because my AT&T phone went dead, and I didn't know that it wouldn't show the battery when you're live streaming, so I wasn't aware that it was about to go dead, and it just died. So that's why that happened. So hopefully we don't lose signal while we're streaming with this phone. If we do, just bear with us. What?
That's how you gonna read chat now.
It shows it on the screen. Do we need to? Let me hang on one sec. Let me see if I can clean the lens real quick, guys. I don't know if that's any better or not. This phone's notoriously bad for glares with the light, so I apologize. That is not what I had intended on using tonight, so. Hi, LA. Thank you for coming back to the stream. All right. What do we want to go on? Do we want to do teacups? Can you do teacups after snails? No? I think we need to do something like outside-ish, because with the service on this, I don't think we'll be able to continue streaming indoors, unfortunately.
How much?
LA Splash. What's the matter?
I was checking the signal.
You don't want to do teacups? I like teacups.
No, you just want me to go in there and spin the teacup.
Well, I mean, it's what the people want.
Nobody said anything about
JT said
teacups.
teacups. LA said teacups sound good, like fun. Tell him, guys. Blaine says teacups. JT says teacups. I think we're doing teacups. Majority rules. It's not me wanting to do teacups. It's the chat. I'm down for Dumbo too. Except it's going to be really cold, like Celeste would say. Yeah, I don't like how the lights do that with this phone.
You gotta make a lens.
I did. It always does that. I mean, you can try cleaning it with yours, maybe, because mine's a sweater that I was cleaning it with. What are you looking at here for?
Huh?
I said if you want to try cleaning the lens, you can, and you're looking at the screen. Because all I had to clean it with is my sweater. That might be why it's still not great. It's never really good though, honestly. Hang on, guys. We're gonna try and clean the lens again. Sorry, guys. It's a little better. I think it's just time for a new phone on this one. So, if you guys missed it, what happened was, like I said, I haven't streamed before really, at least not for a long period of time, and I didn't know that it wouldn't notify you or show you that your battery's getting low. So, my phone that's AT&T, which is what I was streaming with earlier, completely lost service. And So now we're on my Verizon phone, which means the signal's not going to be fabulous. So the rides we go on are going to have to, unfortunately, probably be outside, because otherwise we will lose signal. I do have my other phone charging, but yeah, it's not much time left, so I think we're going to be left with outdoor rides. Mama Bear says we were talking about Anthony ghost hunting in his dress and his tiara.
For your safety, please be sure to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your teacup.
I need to take my bag off.
Children, to spin your teacup, just keep turning the wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it, the faster it spins.
Yeah.
Well, it seems our party is about to begin.
She needs to go on this side, though.
Most wonderful time. Ta-ta!
Don't lose your tiara. Don't spin your tiara off. Thank you for joining us, Gail. I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. Here we go. All right, guys, be ready to be dizzy. The phone is spinning. I should have locked it. Oh, jeez Louise. Holy cannoli. If you guys are dizzy. Oh my Lanta. Let's see if I can. I don't know if it'll work. The phone just went ballistic. The gimbal can't handle it. Oh my goodness gracious. I was gonna try and show you guys. I'm spinning it, but the gimbal can't handle it. Oh, jeez Louise.
It looks like our tea party is coming to an end. Please remain seated until your teacup stops.
And we were spinning as fast as it seemed like we were spinning. Oh my goodness gracious.
Please remain in your teacups till those are out of steam.
Snack guy's like passed out.
Please watch your step.
I wish you guys could have seen the gimbal. The phone was like literally spinning around and I was trying to hold it. Which I know is probably not the best idea. Nessa says, burp up that pizza. LA's Most Wanted says again. Oy. Mama Bear said, torque muscle power. Are you still breathing hard?
It's cold out here.
It is cold.
Like every time I breathe in, my lungs like ice over.
Ice over. I don't know if it's that cold.
No, well, I don't mean literally, but that's what it feels like. Like I just had like 20 minutes.
Man, Javier must have like triceps of steel carrying this gimbal all day. I don't know how he does it. I feel like I need to go to the gym just to freaking live stream.
Just meet us outside the park.
All right.
I love that.
Where did you go? Dumbo? Okay. We're gonna try Dumbo now, guys. 'Cause like I said, we gotta stick to stuff outside, so. I mean, I can try Peter Pan for the last ride of the night and see if we'll lose signal or not, but I honestly don't know. Separately.
Perfect. Have you both? Number 7 and 8. 7 and 8.
Thank you.
7 and 8. 7 and 8.
How do your arms feel?
Huh?
How do your arms feel?
Okay, fine.
You just bum the teacups. I didn't know how your arms would feel.
How much did it actually charge?
It's only at 5%.
It's not bad. It's probably gonna suck down that fuel rail though.
That is what teacups look like when you spin the wheel, JT. Nessa says, burp up that pizza. Blaine says, now I remember why we don't get on this. Celeste says, I feel sick. Mama Bear Place says, torque muscles activated.
I'm never gonna live that torque muscle down.
Okay, but not everyone knows what we're talking about. You need to roll up one of your sleeves and show them. Which one's the bigger one? Do that one.
My strong hand.
Strong like bull. Okay guys, you ready for this? This is what Mama Bear's talking about when she says torque muscle. Okay. That's a muscle, guys. Like, I didn't even know that was humanly possible. JT says I didn't get tickets to a gun show. Because he's a mechanic. He turns wrenches for a living. So that's what that muscle is from. So that's what Mama Bear was talking about. Sorry, the Canadian in me came out right there. About. Blaine, I don't know what kind of muscle that is. You need to look that up.
I have no idea either.
Alright, 7 and 8. Yeah. We got purple.
It's a friend, Silver. You know, Dumbo's a real high flight. So to make your flight a safe one, be sure to stay seated with your seatbelt there.
Good night, Carmen. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a wonderful night, my friend.
To make your package going fly higher, just raise the
Oh, I'm trying to pull the wrong part of the seatbelt.
Okay, Dumbo.
How does Javier buckle himself in? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to buckle myself with one hand. Yeah. Alright guys. I have so much respect for Javier right now and anyone else that live streams solo. I don't know how he does this. That was challenging. holding the gimbal and buckling my soldier. Alright, so for those of you who've gone on Dumbo, do you like to stay at the bottom, go to the top, up and down? I honestly prefer just to go up to the top and stay at the top and just see everything from the highest height. I just love the vantage point from the top of the ride. Seeing everything. I think it's so beautiful. I always laugh when people go on Dumbo and stay at the bottom the whole time. But I mean, to each their own. Yes, Blaine, Javier is the man. Mad props from me to Javier. Streaming on his own with a gimbal, multitasking like that, I can't do it. It does look beautiful at night. I love it. And the castle too. I mean, from the back there's Cinderella's little castle on storybook canal boats over there. And there's the actual castle. But I will say this, it is very chilly, especially at the top. Very, very chilly. Oh, we're already done. This is a quick trip. Those brakes engaged and everything stopped really quick. Where's my buckle? There it is. I don't even want to know what my bangs look like right now. Probably like something about Marion. Sticking up in all kinds of crazy directions. Okay. I don't think I dropped anything.
Expected to be so fast.
Alright, we got 30 minutes. We're gonna do the carousel. It's outside. We're doing like all the spinny rides. I would love to do, oh, there's the girls. Rapunzel, that's what the other one was. They're so beautiful. Okay, normally I try and get jingles, but tonight, with my lack of coordination and whatnot, I don't think I'm going to try and get jingles. I'll be lucky to actually get on a horse. Can you hold this for 1 sec, please? So I can put my backpack on all the way. Sorry. I would much rather try and go on like Pirates or Haunted Mansion or something right now. But like I said, I'm so worried about losing the stream. I know I would lose it for sure on Pirates because this phone that we're streaming from right now does not normally have signal on Pirates. And I believe I would lose signal on Haunted Mansion as well because it goes underground. So Peter Pan's going to be interesting, but we'll give it a go at the end. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate it. Have you figured out when you're going to be able to come out and visit, Blaine? We need to start making plans. We need a full itinerary book. We absolutely need to party, JT. I'm gonna have to Well, honestly, I'm just hoping that I can pay better attention now that I know and keep a closer eye on my AT&T phone so that I don't have to worry about this happening again, because I thought honestly it was going to be good. I didn't think my battery was going to drain that quickly, but in all honesty, excuse me, the phone that I was streaming with earlier didn't have a full battery charge. I was on it earlier prior to streaming, so it's probably my fault. Well, and it is my fault for not keeping an eye on the battery as well. So now that I know, I will keep an extra close eye if I do stream again. And I know Peter Pan does kind of go underground as well, but I've never tried, so I'm not really sure how bad it is. Alright, we'll try this bad boy right here. Can you hold this real quick and I'll try and get on?
Huh?
More than welcome to. We just ask that you please be standing between the sides of two horses, behind the black stirrup, and facing forward at all times. Again, if you would like to stand, please be standing fully between the sides of two horses. A horse on your left and a horse on your right.
Apparently I have cooties because Anthony is
around your child's waist. If you would like to ride the same horse
2 horses away from me.
you're more than welcome to. We just ask that you and your child's bottom be fully seated on the horse's saddle at all times.
Thank you, LA.
With the safety strap around your child's waist.
I really enjoyed having you all here and spending the night together. It's made it a lot more entertaining than it probably would have been otherwise. Yeah, Blaine, we need to start, like, we need to know a date so that we can start, like, booking reservations for different things. I know, I wish you could too, Blaine. It would be a lot of fun. It's definitely died down a lot. I think the cold and the fact that it's late, a lot of people have left, people that have work tomorrow and school and whatnot. So the park's definitely emptied out quite a bit compared to how busy it was earlier.
Your Royal Highnesses, your ride around the kingdom is about to begin. At this time, there is no more movement. Please remain seated or standing where you are, facing forward at all times, and please supervise your little ones. Enjoy your ride around the kingdom.
I think Snack Guy's taking a nap on his pony. So simple, but I love the carousel, and I really don't take the time to go and ride the carousel very often. You know what's neat? So years ago, Disney used to have a ceremony every day, and Merlin would come out, the Merlin the Magician from the Sword and the Stone movie would come out and pick some people from the crowd to try and draw the sword out of the stone. And usually it would be a big burly guy, or a few big burly guys, and a child. and the big burly guys would try and pull the sword out and obviously not be able to do so. And then the child would go and try and do it, and lo and behold, the child would pull the sword out of the stone, and they would be granted king for the day or something along those lines. They would get a special certificate. I can't remember if they got a button or anything else. And then I believe they would get like a front of the line pass for them and their family for like one attraction. I honestly can't remember, but I think that's what they did. And my friend, her son was actually chosen to be the sorry guys, I'm trying to get off the horse. He was chosen actually. Why is the screen this now?
There you go.
He was chosen to be the child to pull the sword out of the stone, and pulled the sword out, and was the king for the day. And we laughed because he was chosen for everything at Disneyland. So years ago, they used to have a Jedi Training Academy ceremony over at Galactic Grill. And a bunch of kids would get chosen out of the audience, and they would be taught how to fight with the lightsaber. What time is it?
12:36.
Well, what?
12:40.
Where do you want to go?
Should we do like maybe the Casey Jr. train or something and then come here? Do that? So they would be chosen to train and learn how to duel with the lightsaber. And then one child would be chosen out of that group to fight. But I don't know if the signal with this phone. Then that child would be chosen to actually fight Darth Vader. And it was hilarious because my friend's son was named Luke, and his father is a massive Star Wars fan. In fact, him and some of his friends, is the train not running? One of those cast members, I just don't think anyone's on it. Does it say it's open? Anyway, he was named Luke because his dad is such a Star Wars fan. Oh yeah, it's running. And he was the one, again, that got chosen for the Sword in the Stone, and chosen again for the lightsaber Jedi Training Academy. And he is the one child that was chosen out of that group of children to battle Darth Vader. And he was also chosen several times to, I don't know what it was called, but like years ago when, I don't know if it still does or not, but Chevron used to sponsor Autopia. And I don't know if you guys remember or not, but the gas station used to have the little toy cars that were in the cartoons. The cartoon cars that were in the commercials for Chevron. And they used to actually have them available in the park to purchase at the end of the ride. When you exited, there was like a little store. And when you would be in line for Autopia, everyone would get like a little paper, like thick paper driver's license. And randomly throughout the day, a couple of people throughout the day would get chosen. Just luck of the draw, like literally luck out of who got handed this one license. And it was a special license that made you entitled to get one of those toy car thingies. And this kid got chosen several times to get one. So I mean, literally, he was always picked for everything. It was the most hilarious thing. We would come to the park and like the running joke was, oh, what's Luke gonna get picked for again today? You know? So very lucky kid, very lucky. He's got some really cool memories. They want you to try and pull the sword out of the stone tonight before we leave. and pull it out with the tiara on. Maybe the tiara will give him superpowers. Oh yeah, I miss the days when Disney used to do things like that. Maybe they'll bring it back. Who knows? But yeah, ever since then, I haven't seen anyone pull the sword out of the stone since they stopped doing that. Well, except for the time that someone tried to pull the sword out and broke the sword. And that was a few months ago. I agree with you, lucky kid. Look at that, that's so neat. They're literally the only two people on the boat. Yeah, someone actually broke the sword in the stone. They pulled on the sword and it broke off. Yeah, that was a few months ago. One of the things that I love, so you can see right there is Jasmine's castle in Storybook Canal Boats. And I know, JT, I don't think they were intentionally trying to break it. I think they were just that strong and the sword had been yanked on so many times that it just kind of, you know, had too much. But that castle over there. So sometime last year I had posted a picture of it on my Instagram. Thank you. I had posted a picture of it on my Instagram, and it was a really beautiful picture. It was at sunset, so the sun was coming down behind it, and I shared it on my Instagram, not really thinking much about it, and I wound up getting a DM on my Instagram from a lady in reference to that picture. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get in.
Please stay seated in your cages
and she messaged me about the picture, and lo and behold, she was an Imagineer for Disney, and she had actually helped build that castle, and she sent me pictures of it in the stages of being built. And we started talking, and she sent me a bunch of other pictures of different things in the parks that she helped build. It was really amazing. So that's like one of my favorite things. I've had that happen a few times with different past Imagineers who've messaged me on Instagram. So that's been one of my favorite things since I started doing the content creating, to get those special interactions that you would never expect. You know, like, I don't know if she followed me or not. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember her name. I'd have to go back and look at my messages, and it's probably buried about 500 messages deep. But that kind of stuff that you would never get otherwise, that's the most awesome thing that I've had happen, and probably my favorite thing from the content creating is just hearing those backstories and seeing those pictures behind the scenes that you would never see otherwise. Because it's not pictures that are published in books or on the internet or anything like that. It's just her personal pictures that she took. So it's really neat.
Every time it's funny little whistle sound. Everybody moves through the circus grounds. Time for lamb and a cracker-jack. Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s back. Every time it's funny little whistle sounds. Everybody moves to the circus grounds.
That's amazing, JT.
Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.
I think it's just the lights reflecting off it, Blaine, honestly. They might have had some sort of projection on it as well earlier. I'm not sure. It did look blue though earlier. I do too, Mama Bear. I like it at night, especially it and Storybook Canal Boats, because it just gives a totally different vibe, and it's so serene and relaxing. And I love seeing the twinkling lights in the trees as you're going by, and over under the arches for the Aladdin area.
We are approaching the station. Please stay seated now in your seats until Casey comes to take the plane out.
Supposedly that
As we say
life
to the
preserver right
animals,
there is one of the
that's
original life
end of the
preservers from when the park
line.
opened. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard.
Fantasyland Station.
Try not to hit my head. Alright. Try and book it over to Peter Pan. Oh, you can hear people on Big Thunder. You know, I think I've been on it before, Mama Bear, when the fireworks have been going off. Oh, you know, there are projections on the castle. You can barely see it right now. But they are sparkly on the turrets up there. Look at some of the girls that are dressed up beautifully. I don't know if I will or not. But I figure I'll give it a go. Oh wait, before we go, do you want to try and pull the sword out? Just in case we lose signal and we can't show them later? We have a couple minutes. With the tiara and all.
Tiara and all.
Hopefully I'm not too close. It is possible though. Oh no, we're good.
I guess.
However it works. Pork muscle and all. Blaine says, put your back into it, man. Pull.
Put my back into it.
Oh, this is going to be bad. He's checking to make sure people aren't watching. Don't pull anything. It's a negatory Ghost Rider.
Huh?
I said, that's a negatory Ghost Rider. LA said, you can do it. Blaine said, LOL, A for effort.
I didn't leave empty-handed though.
What do you mean you didn't leave empty-handed?
My reward is a hernia.
Your reward is a hernia. Blaine said, don't break it. We can't buy it. But wouldn't that be the ultimate souvenir?
Perfect.
I mean, I don't think they'd let you walk out of the park with it, but...
Somebody really came dressed as Vegeta. That's great.
Huh?
He's dressed as Vegeta.
Oh.
It's an anime. He's the Prince of all Saiyans. The one with the blue hair right
Agent P says you need more snail pizza. Maybe that's why he couldn't do it. Maybe the snails slowed him down.
I disagree. I think if everyone in chat pitched in $2, you guys could afford the sword.
Oh, I should have gotten the Evil Queen her window. You can try when we loop around. Mama Bear says she thinks you were on a sugar low. See, he should have eaten that. She thinks you were on a sugar low. He needs more sugar, she says. He should have eaten that pretzel. I tried to get him to eat the pretzel.
Just have you be the breaker. You just can't leave the stopper. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. I learned all of measures. Yeah. And I'm like, I need to his bailout. They just sort of stop. I was like,
The clock. They did do a Villains Night. They had a Villains Night last year, but it was in DCA. I don't think they're going to do one again this year because I think that's what Princess Nite took the place of. I would imagine if they were going to do a Villains Night, they would have announced it by now. But I think between Throwback Night and Princess Night, I don't think there's going to be a Villains Night. Unless they do something closer to Halloween. But I don't think they will because they have Oogie Boogie Bash. But Villains Night was really cool. The only thing I didn't like is the fact that it was in DCA. Because if you're spending that much for a ticket, to me, like, you should be in Disneyland with all of the rides and stuff. So, but Villains Night was really cool. They had DJs everywhere. They had live bands. One of the DJs had Hades there. And there were fog machines and lights and all kinds of stuff. It was really, really cool. So Villains Night was one of my favorites last year. I'm kind of bummed that they didn't bring it back. Yay! Hopefully Maybe you can go on a night that I'm there as well, Gail Werther's. I'd love to meet you and say hi in person. Oh, those lights. I swear this phone. Look how bad it does that with the lights. It's terrible. The lights, how it...
Well, we wiped it off before teacups, and then you had to catch the phone, so...
true, I guess. You want to try wiping it down again? Sorry, guys. 1 sec, we're going to try and clean the lens again. Nope. It is what it is. Thank you for streaming with us at Cheer 310. I appreciate you being here. Have a great night, and if you have to drive home, be careful driving home. Toilet seat cover in a pinch. Where are we going with this? What did I miss? Oh, you mean for cleaning the camera? I was like, what did I miss? Who's talking about? Never mind. I wonder if the Evil Queen will open while we're standing here. Oh, there she is. Whoa, that's way too big. Man, the picture quality on this camera is terrible compared to my iPhone. Oh, the line moved. I don't think it's gonna clean it honestly anymore. Which I'm not scared from. I have never been to either. I wanted to go last year and it just didn't happen. So hold on, we're gonna try cleaning the lens one more time.
Hold on, walk first.
Okay, now we're gonna try cleaning the lens again, guys. Sorry, I apologize. Maybe a bit better. Yeah, I think it's better. I debated getting a pass for Universal. Mama Bear says good job phoning that guy.
Look, you guys over here trying to make me like Titan.
Titan?
Yeah,
It's Javier.
Like 20 different names.
Oh. I was like, Javier was the tech guy. What are you talking about? But yeah, the names, that's Titan. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think they're going to make these popcorn buckets available to everyone. I would not be surprised if they were in the parks tomorrow. Just like for Sweethearts Night, how the popcorn buckets came out that first night of Sweethearts Night, and then the next day they were in the park. I would not be surprised at all if they did that with these. Because everyone today is going to post about them. And everyone's going to get all hyped up. Mama Bear says you're the jack of all trades. Pretty picture. I mean, the fact that it's the 100 colors, that's what makes me really think. And the fact that it has the 100 strap on it as well.
I got Jordan 2000.
I really would not be surprised at all if they offered it to everyone else tomorrow. Thank you for watching, Paula. I appreciate you being here. I know it's really late for everyone. Have a beautiful night. I believe there's one more Princess Nite on Thursday, and I think that's it. If I remember correctly, there were just 2 offered. I think because it's a new event, they didn't really offer a whole lot of nights because they weren't sure how it was going to go. So if it did well, I wouldn't be surprised if whenever they bring it back, whether it's next year or in a few years, if they offered a couple more nights. But I think it didn't sell out right away. It took a while for it to sell out. And I think that's because people were unsure of what exactly it would offer. Because it was kind of vague when they first announced it. No, I won't be there on Thursday. Tonight was my one and only. Last year I did 2 nights for everything, but I only did 1 night for Sweethearts Night and 1 night for Princess Night. I do have 2 nights for Star Wars Night though. I'm going the 4th and the 11th. And then the 1 night for Throwback Night, although I don't know if tickets are still available or not for the other night, because I believe there's only 2 nights for Throwback Night. I am tempted to buy the 2nd night as well, but we'll see. Just because I love that era. And I think there's going to be so much cool stuff to check out, so I'm kind of tempted to go twice. Previously, I would go 2 nights. That way, 1 night I could try and get content, take pictures of everything, try different foods, and then the next night I could actually enjoy it. So that was my thought process previously with a lot of the nights, but it seems like they're offering a lot more nights this year than last year, so it's a little harder on the pocketbook to try and do 2 nights for everything. We'll see. I might stream Throwback Night. I don't know if my arm can handle streaming a full night by myself, but we'll see. I need to start lifting or weight training or something to try and get my arm in better shape, because this gimbal is really heavy and I have a lot heavier weight on mine than Javier does, and I don't know why, but I do. So yeah, my arm is not up to par. It is. It's one of my favorite rides. It's funny because I was looking at a post on Facebook. I can't remember if it was earlier today or yesterday, and it was a old picture from maybe like the 70s or so, and a woman who posted it had previously been a cast member here, and well, it was actually several pictures from different attractions she worked, and one of them was her standing in the crocodile's mouth, and she was standing or sitting, but anyway, she was in the crocodile's mouth, and Captain Hook was behind her. You know, I just thought that was such a cool picture. But she has some other really neat pictures as well. Things that you probably couldn't get away with nowadays, but there weren't cameras and whatnot inside the attractions back then, so I think cast members got away with a lot more. kid on the canoes more often. I am not a canoes fan at all. Between an arm workout and getting wet, no. Rosie the Riveter.
Is that even
Probably not.
No?
Probably not. This fuel rod, I think I had previously used on other stuff, so I don't think it had that much of a charge to begin with. I do have another fuel rod in my bag, but there's no point in taking it out right now. So there's a story, and I don't know if it's true or not, but that supposedly, oh no, Blaine, you're literally canoeing, and you go around the island. You go around Tom Sawyer Island. So it is a workout, especially when other people decide they don't want to row, and so you're literally pulling everyone's weight. That's why the cast members that work that attraction, I gave major props to, because they literally do that all day, every day. And if the guests aren't rowing, they are the ones that are doing all of the work. So I give the cast members for that attraction so much credit, because I know I could not do that as a cast member. But you know, I guess it's like a free gym membership, right? And we're losing the good. Oh, that's my fault. Alright guys, hopefully we don't lose signal in here.
Come on, everybody, here we go! Up to Neverland!
There it is, French. Tickets down to the right, straight out for more.
There's Mickey. Yes, Blaine, I can't wait for you to come shut it down with me too. And I'll show you all the little secret hidden things that I know about. And all the history and fun stuff too. So, we will have a blast. And we will eat everything and drink everything and be sick to our stomachs on the teacups. Because that's the best way to do Disney, right? Oh, thank you so much, Gil. We're their biggest fan. I appreciate it. The castle is gorgeous. I don't know how anyone can look at that castle and not just smile. Because it is so spectacular. Thank you, JT. I appreciate you coming along. I know it's been a very long night and I know it's extremely late, so from like the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for staying and hanging out. Hopefully you guys aren't too exhausted. I would say tomorrow, but today for the rest of the day. So, oh, Sully Willy, you're so sweet. I wonder if I ask the cast member if they know whether or not the popcorn bucket will be available, if they would know, or if they would tell me. Here, I'm gonna give Snack Guy the camera real quick, and I'm gonna go ask. I'll be right back.
I don't know what she's asking. Yeah, I have to agree. This camera video is not as good as the iPhone that we started on. But in all fairness, this is like a S21.
Okay, guys. So I asked the cast members at the popcorn stand, and these Cinderella buckets will be available starting tomorrow to everyone. So, yeah, heard it here first. So if you weren't able to come tonight, but you are available to come tomorrow, there should still be reservations available for magic key holders. Make yourself a reservation and be here as early as you can, or call up your friends that will be here and see if you can get one. So hopefully anyone that was wanting one is still watching. I know there's only a few of you still on here, but worth a shot, right, guys? So there you go. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt your Snack Guy stream.
I'm just saying that camera on the phone isn't as good as the other one, but it's also an old phone, like several technology years old now.
This phone?
Yeah.
Yes, this phone has lived a life, let me tell you. This phone has been dropped in horse water troughs probably about half a dozen times. It's been probably kicked by a horse or two. It's been in, as much as I don't want to admit it, it's been in manure at least a couple times. Yeah, this phone has lived a life. And not always the best life. But she's still kicking. And her picture isn't the best, especially compared to like the newest phones, but as a backup phone in emergencies like today, I don't know if you classify that as an emergency, but you know, you get what I'm saying. She still comes and saves the day. I am just gonna swap out my fuel rod real quick, and I will say goodnight to everyone and be on my way. I have have a long drive home. Swap.
And that's what I said. I said, I know it's stupid.
And if you guys are planning to come to the park on a regular basis, I definitely suggest investing in one of these bad boys. And I would not buy it from the park because they are rather expensive in the park. If you go on Amazon, you can get 2 with all of the phone, cable, connectors, and everything like that for the price of practically one in the park. Because one, I believe, is $30 in the park. You can get 2 for $35 on Amazon. And occasionally they'll go on sale for a little bit less. So it's definitely worth it to keep an eye on Amazon or just buy one from Amazon. I always carry 2. And I would have been great tonight if I had just been paying attention to my phone. But, you know, it is what it is. But, anywho. Did you guys have fun? Did you have the best time?
Yeah.
You guys are all so pretty. I love it. I love that you guys dressed up. You always dress up, though. You always look incredible.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great night, guys. Bye. All right. Let me find a place to sign off, and I'll say goodnight to everyone. So, for the longest time, I had thought if I were ever going to stream, the place I would end my stream would be over by Walt's apartment. Because he is the whole reason for this park and this magic and these memories that we all get to be a part of. And I feel like the best place to end the stream is to do so there and pay homage to the man behind all the magic. So, if it's all right with everyone, that's what I'm going to do. So, give me a sec. I'll put the phone down and flip the camera. Alright, let's see if I can... Nope, wrong way. There we go. Alright, guys. The lens obviously isn't cleaned on this side. It's cleaned on the other side, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all of it. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you had some laughs and had some good stories. And Snack Guy definitely has some stories from pizza. So anyway, thank you to Walt for everything. And thank you to you guys. I love you guys. I hope to see you soon. And I will see you Friday with just a guy and a girl on our Fantabulous Fashion Friday. Make sure you guys watch it. And I love you guys. Bye. Have a beautiful night, or I guess early morning. Thank you again. Love you guys. Bye.